Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Guild of Dungeoneering. Last episode I'm afraid we got and then killed off our first apprentice called Genevieve here. She lasted one dungeon run. She actually lasted longer than I did. Apache here. I only got 6 gold and 1 kill. She got 4 kills and 57 gold earned. So she completed one dungeon and then died in the next. So yeah, we did gain enough gold though to expand the guild a bit, and so I think, should we get another talisman, play with a different talisman instead of a +1 health, because we don't seem to be needing to gear up to, the early fights are fairly easy, so far at least, so we could get a mime. Or we could go for one of these talismans. So this will allow us to gear up as well. And this one, starting hand size. So they all make the beginning fights a bit easier. So I think we'll go for +1 loot choice slot after the first 2 fights. So we'll build that one. And yeah, we will go exploring. So, should we try that one again? The one we did last episode. This quest 2 in the Fire Lord, and I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use Daikini. I quite like the idea of that. She's got an extra heart. So yeah, let's just enter the dungeon. So, starting off, I think last time I made a mistake of putting them all together in one. And we want to save this one for last. This is the most difficult fight. So we want to try and gear up for this one. I'm going to put a mysterious fountain in first and hope that it's a good one. But it's not. They gain conceal. It's a ghost, which I do actually need to know what they are attacking with. So I'm going to put the fire imp in here. He's easier to beat than the ghost. And then we will put in one of these there, I think. And so, first fight. We'll go straight for the big hit. And now it's going to do one of both, so I'm just going to attack it. I could have blocked them both, but I don't think I need to with this fight. And no, I don't, because that'll kill it off. So, oh, I didn't change the talisman. I've still got the +1 heart talisman. Oh well. So this wooden board gives me repel. This gives me fire 1 and arcane 1. And this gives me crush 1. So this is probably the best one to take. If we can get back up to that fire 4, that was a really nice card. So he's going to go and fight this. So I want to put some rooms down, I think. Or do I want to put some... No, I will put down... I think I'm going to have to go back through this way. So I'm going to put that there and that there. To try and force him to come back this way. and I will put a corridor on there. So it's in this fight I get the conceal. That's a shame. So I'm going to start conservatively with a block. And then I'm going to go for the attacks. I'm going to try and block again. That's okay. I need an extra card. So that I can do some damage to him. This fight is not going well. I've not got... These eyes closed punch are useless. Try another fire blast. Ouch. I need to block. I need to block again. I can't not block. And I need to attack. I'm sorry, Daikini.
A sorry tale,
gold
a
for
gory
that.
story. Another hero dies for glory. In the ground they rest their head. Dead, dead, dead.
Thank you, Bard. So we have another entry to our graveyard. That's the second chump we've had in the graveyard, and we get a new one called Quaff. I'm going to keep Quaff. I quite like that name. We have a new apprentice called Hobart, and I think I'm going to go in with the Cat Burglar. Have we used the Cat Burglar yet? I don't think we have. So I've got 52 gold, I can actually buy something. I think I'm going to unlock the Bruiser. So the training yard goes up here.
Not a gentle kind of dungeoneer, nor a poet or a muser, but one that fills the heart with fear. I give to you the Bruiser.
Okay, so I get the feeling this is a quite tanky character. Let's have a look at the Dungeoneers. This Bruiser here, Nancy. So it's a very physical based character with a nice tri-chump, so he's got magical defense as well. So a bit of magical defense, but mostly physical damage. And I get the feeling that this, if these do gear up at all, then there'll be much more physical damage in the future as well. And physical trait is Spiky. When you fully block an attack, you deal an extra damage. That's quite nice. So, who are we going to take through? I want to go for that one again for the third time and see if we can actually complete that quest. So we can see here we have Daikini. Dungeon runs free. Gold earned 108. She was actually my second best character so far. Apart from Stanley here, who earned 281 gold in his lifetime, killed 22 monsters and completed 4 dungeons. So she only killed 7 monsters. Wow. So let's go through once more through that mission. I'm going to take the Trickster's Favour here. This gives me +1 loot choice slot after the first 2 fights. That means we can gear up faster. And I do want to see what this Bruiser is going to be like. I've never played with a Bruiser before, I don't think. I don't remember playing with a Bruiser anyway. It was the Apprentice and the Bruiser I haven't played with. And then I think next we will go with the Cat Burglar. If this ends up to be bad. Oh! This is... Oh, sorry. She's dead. I didn't realise I went for that one. This is the really ridiculously hard one. Okay, the idea with this mimic chases you around the field. It is ridiculously hard, and before this catches up with us, I've got to gear up enough to be able to beat her, and I really don't think I can. So this is going to be very difficult, and you need to try and save up the coins and stuff in this. Fountain of Knowledge is very good. That gives hand size increased by 2 for the next fight. I'm going to put some gold in there, and I'm going to put a goblin in there. We'll fight the goblin and then get this. And if we get lucky on the loot, with this card, with this fountain here, I'm tempted just to go for the Queen. Just to get a bit of information on the Queen, see what she's like. And I know that it may be sacrificing Nancy here, but it would be for the greater good. And they are minions after all. So it may be the best choice. I'm going to deal 2 damage to it here because it's blocking everything. I'm just going to do the worst one that I've got here. And it is going to die because I can do this one. So I've got another health. If I take this one, just give me 2 extra cards of Fire Blast and a Mind Strike. I think she moves 2 things every turn, yeah. Oh. No, I think because I've got this corridor card here, it kind of, my next move depended on what cards that I got. And because I've got another Mysterious Fountain here in a 4-way corridor, I can put that on there and actually gear up through some of these. But of course it's a burn card. And I can't go through to here. So I want to put this one, I'm going to say down there, and this one there. And I didn't use the gem. That was really stupid. Oh, it's getting late now. I probably shouldn't be recording at this time of night. I just really fancied a quick go on Guild of Dungeoneering before going to bed, but probably a bad idea, because now I've probably messed all of this up. So I think we need to actually fight some monsters. So I'm going to go down and fight this one, and then come back up. I don't know whether these will stop it at all. So if it does, that'll be good, but you never know. Luckily the burn actually attacks it as well, and I can attack it for 2 this round because of the burn as well. And again, this will actually deal damage to it. And this is unblockable, so I can just attack it with this and it will die alright. So hope we get to something good. Fire 2 gives me a Flame Lash. This gives me a Flame Lash as well, but with a heal, and this gives me a Focus. This gives me a flame lash as well. And not that. So I think I'm going to need a heal. Ah, putting monsters in front of it means it only goes one. So that's very good. So I'm going to put a big gem in there. And I'm going to put this one in here. No. Don't know if that was the right move. And this one in here, and hopefully it will go towards that one next turn. It's a good thing about trying to learn this game. These harder missions really kind of focus your thoughts and try and make you think in different ways. Try and mitigate that damage there. I will mitigate the damage here and... Yep, so we're on evens. This one... Use this one because he's not blocking. Again, he's not blocking. I'll be able to deal the damage to him here. And I'll be able to kill him with that. So this gives me the ignite. This gives me the ignite as well, but I also get a smite and a focus. And this one gives me a focus. So this mage robes are much better. So yes, I've done it right. I don't think I can put anything else in here. Although, I could do that. And this. It's not going to change my path at all, but it's going to give the Mimic a few other options to be able to move. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but it might do. And so we can deal a damage to it with this. I'm going to use the focus here. And I'm going to ignite. And that kills it. So the scimitar here gives a slice and dice. The crossbow gives a shift and interrupt. One is a quick which blocks magic. But this is +1 versus unblockable. It's a tough choice. This is 2 quick attacks. I think I need to go for the offense. And so now this is the moment of truth. I made a couple of mistakes in this run. So it's going to do 3 attack, but it's going to lose a health. So if I use the Fire Blast, then we're trading 3 each. So it is brittle. Taking 4+ damage in one turn causes an extra 2 damage, right. So I really need that ignite. I will be able to mitigate both of those with this. I will discard a card here. So I'll use the slice. And I can't win. Sorry, Nancy.
Once again they tried in vain to overcome and not be slain, but overrun and very scared. Our heroes fell in battle.
So, is that 2 we've managed to kill in one episode? I think it might be. Yeah, we killed Daikini. And now we killed Nancy. That's how this game goes, though. This graveyard is going to end up being very full, I'm sure it is. So, that is everything we have time for today. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel. And I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.